In the last two lectures, we've seen how ARP works, what does ARP poisoning or spoofing mean, and how to launch an ARP poisoning attack using a tool called Bettercap. We'll move on to another advanced hacking tool called Bettercap. For many years, Bettercap was the standard tool for performing ARP poisoning and man-in-the-middle attacks on wired or wireless networks. It's still a very useful tool, and for a fast and reliable attack, it could be the tool of your choice. You can install it in just a few seconds on any Linux distribution and launch the attack with only one command. However, things have evolved and another more advanced tool called Bettercap was released. It was completely rewritten in Golang, and this allows Bettercap to run on low-end hardware while processing hundreds of connections per second and forwarding tens of hundreds of packets. Memory and CPU usage are now extremely optimized. Bettercap supports Linux, Windows, Mac OS, and Android. Note that it requires a rooted phone. Bettercap is a powerful, flexible, and portable tool created to perform various types of man-in-the-middle attacks against protocols like ARP, DNS, or DHCP v6. It manipulates HTTP, HTTPS, and TCP traffic in real time, sniff credentials for protocols like HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, IMAP, POP, or SMTP, bypass HTTPS, perform SSL stripping with Edge STS bypass, and many more. It's the Swiss Army knife for network attacks and monitoring. Enough talking, let's go to work. I'm gonna use Kali because it has Bettercap in its default repositories and it's easier to install it. If you use another distribution of Linux, you should install it. Depending on the distribution you are using, you can install it from binary packages using the package manager like apt, or you need to compile it. Let's install Bettercap on Kali. At the terminal, I am becoming root, sudo su, and the minus sign. And I am entering the default password of Kali user, which is Kali. Okay, I am root. Let's install Bettercap using apt. apt update && apt install Bettercap. Okay, it's installing Bettercap. Bettercap has been successfully installed. To see a summary of its help, you execute Bettercap -h. To start it, you execute as root Bettercap -iface and the name of the interface that's connected to the network you want to attack. Just run ifconfig to see its name. In this example, I'm starting Bettercap on ETH0, which is bridged to the wireless interface of my laptop. Kali is running in a VM. So, Bettercap -iface ETH0. Once the command gets executed, you are in Bettercap and you see a different prompt. This is the Bettercap prompt. Bettercap uses modules for each available attack. To display all its modules, we run help. These are the modules of Bettercap. We see a list of commands, all available modules, and which ones are running. The only module that is running by default is events.stream, which brings out Bettercap events as a continuous stream. If you want to see the help of a module, you execute help and the name of the module. For example, help net.probe. And we see the help of the module. It starts network hosts probing in the background, so in fact, it scans the network. We see that it's not running and that we can start it by typing net probe on. This is how we start the module, and this is how we stop it. We also notice that this module has some parameters available. They can be used to fine-tune its behavior. Let's start the module. Net.probe on. We notice that it has also started another module called net.recon as a requirement. Net.probe starting net.recon as a requirement for net.probe. If I execute the help command, I see that there are 3 modules running: events.stream, net.probe, and net.recon. Now, to see all discovered hosts on the network, I run net.show. And I see a list of hosts, their IP and MAC addresses, name, vendor, and so on. If I want to see a list of all running modules besides the help command, I can run active. And it's showing all active modules with their options.